talk about numbers, necessarily we talk about addition and multiplication. Once when we have started the study on numbers, we'll start the study on addition and multiplication. Only integers to be considered at that time, and then we'll define the arithmetical addition. We'll prove the dependence upon the logical addition of classes. Then we discuss definition of multiplication. And then we analyze the connection of addition and multiplication and their exponentiation. We shall move to the next topic, which is finite and infinite. This is where we'll define finite and we'll define infinite. Then we'll go on to the definition of a theta, definition of finite numbers by mathematical induction, and the definition of the vice versa. Then we move on to the next topic, which is the theory of finite numbers. And when we draw you close to the theory of finite numbers, we need to have Peano's indefinables and primitive propositions. Next, we'll discuss the mutual independence of the latter. Next, we'll discuss Peano's Rayleigh defines progressions, not finite numbers. And then we'll provide you the proof of Peano's primitive propositions. We'll continue with our discussion on the addition of terms and the addition of classes. This is where we'll discuss the philosophy and mathematics distinguished. And then we'll talk about a more fundamental sense of number. We'll distinguish between philosophy and mathematics, and we'll have an understanding of fundamental sense of numbers than that defined above. Numbers must be classes, and next one is that numbers apply to classes as many. Our next topic of the study will be one is to be asserted, not of terms, but of unit classes. We'll do the counting, not fundamental in arithmetic. We'll have numerical conjunctions and plurality. We'll talk about addition of terms generates classes primarily, not that of numbers. And then we talk about a term which is indefinable but not the number which is. Next we talk about whole and part. Single terms may be either complex. Whole and part cannot be defined by logical priorities. There are three kinds of relations of whole and part, and they are well distinguished. Two kinds of wholes well distinguished. A whole is distinct from the numerical conjunction of its parts. How far analysis is falsification? A class as one is an aggregate.